One of the most challenging aspects of law of attraction people tend to struggle with as they're learning how to use their thoughts to create their reality is the challenge of overcoming negativity. So you've learned that positivity is better than negativity, and you begin to accept that fact, but now you're discovering that negativity is bombarding you at every turn and you don't know what to do. That's the challenge pretty much everybody comes across at some point, and we could go into a greater depth as to why that is. It relates back to gravity and its crushing effects, but we don't have to go into that right now to understand how to overcome this particular effect, because it can actually be incredibly valuable to encounter negativity like this, because when you encounter negativity, it defines in a crystal clear manner what it is you want. So if you're constantly being bombarded by thoughts of a lack of something, you could simply take that into account, that what that means is you want to have an abundance of that thing in your life. And that can be incredibly powerful, because you can now take those circumstances that are unwanted and turn them on their head and begin to think about the circumstances that are the exact opposite of what you don't want. So if you're finding yourself having a lack of money, you can now begin to think of yourself having an abundance of money and really begin to dwell on that fact, because you've established with crystal clarity that you want more money in your life. And you have no doubt whatsoever about that fact, because you've gone through the contrast. You've seen that you don't want to experience a lack of it. So you're absolutely certain, and you can go forward with total conviction that you want to have an abundance of money. And you can now begin to dwell on that fact from this point forward for the rest of your life, because you have defined with absolute certainty that what you want in life is to have an abundance of money. And you could do this with any topic. If you begin to think that your relationships aren't the way that you want them to be, you can simply begin to define with greater clarity how it is you want your relationships to be. So if you aren't happy with the way people are treating you, you can now start thinking of them treating you in a way that makes you happy. And you can be absolutely certain that that's what you want in life, because you've experienced the contrast. You've experienced your relationships being undesirable. You've experienced what it's like for the people to not treat you the way you want them to treat you. And you now know exactly how you want them to treat you. And you can be completely confident that that's what you want in life, and you can begin to think thoughts of them treating you that way and really dwell on them to fully enjoy the experience of them treating you the way you want them to treat you, to create a future reality that better matches your desires.